Now I'm going to show you how you can create a simple worksheet in Canva. So let's go ahead and get started. So on the home page of Canva, there are already templates, and usually with worksheets, the most common dimension used is the 8 by 5 by 11 inch. And the great thing about Canva is it does have a template for that, which is in the document section. And I'm going to go ahead and use the US letter because it already has the 8 by 5 by 11 inches. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create my header for the worksheet. To do that, I'm going to go ahead and click on the text tab and click on add heading and type in logo design. And I'm going to change this text to the Amaranth. And I'm just going to keep it at a size of 42. I'm going to go ahead and bring this up and center it to the top. And then I also want to, the thing to keep in mind with worksheets is you want it to be as interactive as possible. So giving the person plenty of space to write, draw. So I'm going to create boxes and lines for this worksheet. And to do that, I'll go ahead and go to the Elements tab and click on Shapes. And I'm going to go ahead and click this outer box, the one with the the border around the box. And I'm going to shrink this down a little bit. And I want to change the color to black. Okay. And the awesome thing about Canva is there are some keyboard shortcuts, and one of them is the copy shortcut. Now I could go ahead and click on this square and, you know, resize it to match this, or you can always click on this and hit copy. Or another way is if you click on the square and you hit Alt for PC and Option for Mac and just scroll down. And it automatically made a copy. So I'm going to just bring this down just a little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and add a full box, a box with a fill in it. And this is where the subheadings will be. So I'm just going to resize that just a little bit. And again, I'm just hitting or using Alt and just dragging down. And I'm going to label these. I'm going to give them a subheading, and I'm going to label them Sketch 1 and 2. And bring this up here, and I want this to be white. So I'll click on that and change this to white. And then again with my Alt key or Option for Mac, I'm going to just click on it and drag it. Oops. So click and drag. And I'm just going to change this to sketch number 2. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add lines. So again, I'm going to go back to my Elements tab, and I'm going to use the line option here. And I'm just going to use this first one here. Now it's going to come off as pretty big, pretty wide. What I'm going to do is just shrink it down about right there and change the color to black. And again, just resizing it. So. And then I'm going to move this up to the side here. And that looks about good right here. I'm going to go ahead and click on this line and hit drag, and it's going to bring it down, and it's going to give me a pretty equal width. So I'm just going to click on that. And what I'm going to do is, since I've already had these, instead of just clicking and dragging, I'm just going to hover over the mouse over these two lines, and you see that it gives me an option to group these. So I'm going to go ahead and group these. And what it does is it groups it together. So if I wanted to drag or click and drag, it will provide me with 2 more lines. And I'll just do that all the way down. And you can even group it. So like let me just do 2 more lines here. And I'm going to just hover over that, select it, copy it, and then bring this down here to the second one. And again, just trying to line it up correctly. I'm going to bring this one up a little bit. And then I'm just going to add another text to put here where it's just going to say notes. So a subheading there, and just click and then type notes. And then we'll go right here. And again, click. We'll just copy it and drag it down and make sure that it's centered with the other one here. And now you can add some additional designs as well. So I'm going to go ahead and create some squares. So just create a nice little header right here. So what I'm going to do is go to my shapes and just use the full square here. Shrink it down a little bit. And then okay, and then I'm just going to go ahead and download it right there. And I'm going to arrange this and send this to the back so that the heading, the header or the heading is showing. And I'm going to change this to white. Okay. And just to be a little extra, I'll add another square in here. Put it right there. And I'm going to change this color to black. And send this to the back. And then there you go. So that is just how you can create a simple, easy worksheet in Canva. It's really just a matter of how you would like to design it, how interactive you want the worksheet to be. But again, it was a pretty simple process. And once I'm done with that, when I want to download it, since it is a worksheet, go ahead and download it, and then make sure that you choose the PDF print, which is the recommended. So just click on that, and then you're just going to want to download that. Okay, so it went ahead and downloaded. And as you can see, it is fairly simple and easy to create a worksheet in Canva.